Howdy folks, Doc here with Last Best Tool, and Olsa Tools up in Canada has some new brightly colored socket rails. They come in several different colors. I've got the kind of anodized blue here, obviously for half, for 3/8, and 1/4 inch drive. You can easily adjust the number of socket points on here. Just pop out a little screw and you can pop the cap off and adjust these. Sometimes with the larger ones, if you're running big sockets, if you want to put big sockets on there, it's obviously going to take up more space. And it runs a full-length magnet too. And what I like about that is, well, here's a Husky that is probably the least space-friendly socket rail I've ever had. It's got two very strong magnets here, which seems like it would be a good idea, except for one thing. One magnet can't hold it. So you have to have two, and you have to have them in these places. And the second thing is it tends to grab other tools. And so if you move it around or anything, you have to clean it off. Or if you set something down, it tends to snap and grab it. So it's kind of a pain. And then look at that. This is a 1/4 inch rail. That's what it's designed as. And I have tons of wasted space. In fact, I would guess because of that centerpiece and these pieces here that well over half of this is wasted space. It's grabbing those. And you can't really get things out easily. I could take those out and slide these out if I got others. Anyway, I wasn't thrilled with it. It kind of got in a corner in a garage with some old Craftsman stuff. But what I like about these socket rails also is it's giving me a home for some of the odd ducks. I have a bunch of kind of one-off type sockets and adapters and things for different drives, with torque limiter here, 25 Newton meters, or bit adapters, and I usually have those in bowls or stuck onto some things occasionally. You can see, like on this one was designed to fit in my overlanding kit, so I've got some other options. But I have a whole bunch of different socket rails floating around with either extra sockets or various adapters, different kinds for what though. Anyway, so I was pleased to get the opportunity to try to give some organization to my sockets. Plus, I'm not a big fan of the snap-on plastic case that has the little magnet on the bottom. It's way better than nothing. But I find you can't really pick it up and go anywhere with it easily. It is made of plastic. So I've transferred my impacts onto one of the socket rails. Now these also, if you look at these, the way they fit, they're obviously a disc, so you can spin them around easily, which is great because some socket rails where you can't turn the socket around, you can't line them up so you can easily read them. You can easily read a snap-on anyway. And you can see it's got a little friction detent at the bottom to kind of keep it in a position. That's a little different than one of their previous designs, like this one, where you could actually slide the socket rails right off and on. That's just another option. But on this one, this is a screwdriver holder here. On this one, it's actually using these kinds of detents. Do they fit? Yeah, they fit quite well, as a matter of fact, and holds on. I did try it with some very large sockets, like this 35 here, and this 30, and believe it or not, the 30 would stay on when I turned it upside down. The 35 just pushed it a little too far. And what I also realized is, even because of that magnet, this actually does stick. If you've got a ferrous surface, this will hold it no problem. But here you can see, they're on there fine, but then you can easily pop them on and off. And if you want to line up those holes like on your impacts, I think it holds them a little better. But anyway, I thought I'd point those out. They're available now. Obviously, there's a US and a Canadian site for Ulsa. I'll put the website for them. You can check and see what the price is and what colors are available. The other thing is I've been trying to find a good home for my extra longs. I have a set of CTAs as well, and I forget about them, or I don't know where they're in a blow molded case somewhere. So I really want to get them on a rail so I can quickly pop them off and use them. As you can see, the magnet's plenty strong to hold these on, or hold the rail down while you're pulling it. This one with the ball set or on the end, got to move towards the center to get them off. But if it was on a stronger magnet, or I mean a better surface for magnets, then it easily pop those right off. So anyway, there it is. It's always fun to see some innovation in this space and the bright colors so you can match your toolbox. And with that, Doc out.